So a couple days ago, a kid that goes to the church that I'm at right behind me or in front of me, he comes up to me, introduces himself, asks me what I'm doing. The typical jargon when you see somebody throwing uh, uh, a heavy ball, heavy inanimate object. Everybody's always curious about what are you doing, where do you compete, what is the deal with XYZW. And anyways, he offered me to go to church. He said that when you walk in there, oh, it lifts a weight off your shoulder. He said that you know that you have other people that are there helping you. Something to that. Well, I'm paraphrasing here. And what I thought about today was I don't want the weight lifted off my shoulders. I think that that's part of being a man is the weight of life on your shoulders and the weight to take care of problems and the weight to make more money, etc., etc. That weight is a naturally occurring thing. And this isn't me knocking religions or anything like that. This is just a form of thinking. You as a man are supposed to have that weight on your shoulder. You're supposed to have that weight on you. It's not going anywhere. I believe maybe it would mitigate it a little bit, but it's not going anywhere. Every day that you wake up, life demands something of you. Life is going to do, and it should, because that's the only way that you grow. That's the only way that you get better, and you learn how to, so you get better at solving problems. I thought about that today while I was practicing, and you also, as far as being an athlete, you want the weight of your shoulders of a stadium full of people, the game on the line, 2 seconds left on the clock. That's the whole spick. That's the whole thing about being an athlete. That you're supposed to want to take that shot more than the other dude on the team. I mean, when you talk about basketball or you as a quarterback are supposed to want to make that throw in the fourth quarter with 30 seconds left on the clock to tie up the game or to win the game. That's part of being an athlete. You have to deal with it, and you have to learn to deal with it in a manner that doesn't mitigate your performance. So that's the nature of the beast. The weight of your shoulder, the weight. It's not going anywhere. I mean, and I don't necessarily want it to go anywhere because I know, I know it can make you better. I know if you use it the right way, it can make you better. So, anyways, a lot more crispier than yesterday. Was sticking the finish here, getting some good rotations on the ball. I don't know what it is on the finish sometimes. It's almost, I have to remind myself not to pull on the hammer. I notice that my elbow drops slightly on those last two turns, and I start to pull back, and that's not really necessarily helpful. And training my body to just go through all three turns and not change anything that you're doing once you get to that fourth turn. In the beginning, you want to get that foot down. You want to get that foot down early, and on that fourth turn, you want to get that down so bad that you do it. It happens too fast, and you end up trying to release before it's ready. So that's something that I used to do. I know when you're young, that timing at the end there, it's definitely something that has to be has to be detailed in correcting. But like I said, one thing at a time. That's the one little tidbit thing that bothers. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But anyways, that's just about all I got, guys. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws, and most importantly, live to fight another day. I'm going to get out of here.